Hello and welcome to the next Train Sim World 6 video, where we're going to the Isle of Wight. If I can find it. There we are. The old version. So, Smallbrook Shuttle. Operate the express passenger express. What, on the Isle of Wight? You mad? Passengers. Okay. Operate the passenger service from Smallbrook to Shanklin, then return to Ride St John's Road Depot. Excellent. Let's get on with it then. Right, so let's grab your ticket, get in line, and let's get that gold medal. Whoa, all of a sudden we're at Smallbrook Junction. It should say Smallbrook Junction, not just Smallbrook, but anyway, that's just River Games for you. They did make the route after all. So, as I certainly die, I'm going to set up the cab like a professional. Yeah, so I thought I would do the next, well, it started in the last video with the Great Western Express, but as well as the two Island of Wight videos, there's also the London Underground video, which I do the recording, but then the voiceover I do on the video editor, instead of just doing it all together. Yeah, this way I can actually drive the train instead of talking at the same time and not be distracted. Multitasking. It's just an experiment. But oh well. Still learning how to set up the cab. Holy shit! Okay, our Voyager has just been. I've just seen this. Sorry. There's a Facebook post by UK Train Spotting Rail Enthusiasts, the Facebook group, of the first cross-country Voyager to have been given the new exterior. New livery, basically. I don't know what number it is. It looks hideous. I don't know what number it is. Lorry stuck on. Oh, for fuck's sake! They've done it again. The Honeybourne Line, the High Street Railway Bridge at Cheltenham High Street. Right, there we are. What a very lovely, picturesque Isle of Wight we are in, especially now because it is the winter. Look at it. And here's me trying to get some thumbnails when we should be driving. You know, I love it. The low sun, the snow, the shadow textures. This is the River Games route. I'm just saying that, but you get the idea. It's very picturesque, and the low mist as well. Oh, it's wonderful. It's a winter wonderland, this, and I love it. I mean, look at that. You can't argue with that, can you? Anyway, we are on our way to, what's it called? We're not going to leave the windows open, but we just do it anyway. Wonderful. I don't even know where we're going. Where we're going? Shanklin. We're going to the southern terminus. For some reason. We're doing the Smallbrook Shuttle, apparently. I forgot the name of the scenario. I don't even know what we're doing. I'm just randomly ranting on about stuff that I don't know. Any train news? See, this is the problem. I on my own, I don't know what to talk about. But with with Rockstar and Simon, they know exactly what to talk about. They just talk about whatever they want. So yeah, the Class 810 Auroras are in their second day of service, as this December the 4th, when I'm recording this. A cross-country Voyager has been confirmed to be given its new refurbishment as part of the refurbishment scheme by Cross Country to revamp their original fleet. Instead of, refurbishing your existing fleet, have you ever thought about replacing your current fleet with new, spacious, longer trains? There's an idea. Cross Country, Arriva. But Arriva are so fucking tight-fisted. They don't want to do that. Here we are, 20 miles an hour. Approaching Brading Station, which was the junction with the branch line to Bembridge. There's an excellent Facebook group which I'm part of called Recreating Lost Routes of Britain's Lost Railway Routes, and they've added the Isle of Wight from the steam era, so all 55 miles of track on the Isle of Wight, everything. So ride to Ventnor via Brading and Shanklin, the Bembridge line, ride to Newport via Haven Street, Smallbrook Junction as well, Newport to Cowes East, the Cowes line up to the Northern Town Harbour town, the Freshwater line, so from Newport to Yarmouth and Freshwater, and then obviously Newport to Sandling. No, not Sandling. It is Sandling. Yes, Sandling. I know what I'm doing. As well as Newport to Ventnor East. I mean, it's not 100% perfect. Some of the station buildings are missing, so I've had to replace them myself with buildings I already own, which doesn't make it look any better, but at least it's better than having milk bottles everywhere, you know? But apart from that, it's excellent. A lot of effort has been put into that railway network, and I need to do a live stream of it because it's absolutely amazing. Not on a steam train, obviously, because I can't drive steam trains. What else? They're doing. They've done a lot of interesting lines over their time. The one they're working on now is Wrexham, the old Borderlands line. This was double track back in the day, until the 80s when it was made single. British Rail, obviously, being British Rail. Now slowing for the 15 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour section into Sandling. Why am I saying Sandling? It's Sandown. It's Sandown, isn't it? Fuck's sake! Doesn't matter. So you can see the little track on the right where the tree is. That was the branch line to Newport, which is like at the heart of the Isle of Wight. I think it's the capital of, well, the capital of the Isle of Wight. I think it's Newport. It could be Ryde. I've no idea. Here we are, Sandown. This is without question my favourite station on the Isle of Wight. From 2024, last year, well, 2024. It's on my channel, like not this channel, but my other channel. I did go to the Isle of Wight for 2 nights. Covered the steam railway and the actual island line itself, and I stayed overnight at the Sandown Premier Inn by the pier, which is quite nice actually. So make sure you go and do the island line. It's a quirky little line. Me not knowing how to drive a Class 483. No, not now. I changed the reverser at the wrong time. No, just leave it. Now I'm panicking because I don't know how to drive. Bear with us. Leave it at forward 1. I am stupid. Right, now leave it at forward 1. Oh, you pillock! How hard is it to... It is quite hard. See, here I thought that if I did the recording separate with the Train Sim World recording, it would be better, so I'd actually be able to concentrate on driving properly, and yet I can't even do that. Maybe all the haters out there were correct after. Maybe all the haters and all the criticisers out there, right, were correct about me after all. I do have 1 brain cell. Yeah. But at least we're moving now. Up to the line speed of 45. And we should be approaching Lake. In fact, here is Lake Station. Which was brand new back in the day. When the Class 483s were introduced. Yeah, so Lake was it was the newest station until Smallbrook Junction was opened, when the Isle of Wight Steam Railway extended from Haven Street to Smallbrook Junction. Why is the Steam Railway not in Train Sim World? Train Simulator Classic, yeah, has both Island Line and the Steam Railway. So, Rivet, how fucking hard is it? Get your ass, right, and put the Steam Railway in the game. You'll be surprised of how many train enthusiasts would actually like that. It also makes the Isle of Wight not so much forgotten about. It brings a new lease of life to it. Yeah, add a couple of scenarios, at least 5, like you've done with the old and the modern version of the Isle of Wight. And yeah, just do that. At Ashley Holt, Haven Street, where the headquarters is, and then Wooton. Not the original Wooton station, but you get the idea. Here we are at the terminus now of Shanklin. Not the actual original terminus. The line carried on for another 3.5 miles up to the town of Ventnor, with one intermediate station, Vauxhall, being between Shanklin and Ventnor. So yeah. Ooh. God, how the drivers get in and out of these? These are really the headroom on these. No, don't. That's just me not knowing what to do. Me thinking that the tail lights. There's a tail light switch somewhere when there isn't. Leave it. I'm ranting at myself here. Ian gets to rant at Sheldon. I just get to rant at myself. Just to show you how fucking insane I am. Morning. Actually, no, it's afternoon. 13:50. It's actually 13:15 in the game. Cab light on. Now headlights on. There we go. Alright, let's see if there's any other news. No, George Russell's been criticising McLaren again. Oh, yeah. There's this thing going around where McLaren may possibly get Oscar Piastri to move out the way to give Lando Norris a better chance of winning the World Championship. Listen, both drivers are still in contention to win the championship. Fuck papaya rules. Oscar can still win this. So he's not going to move out of the way or help Lando. It's every man for himself. Fuck the politics. It's just going to ruin the fucking sport. Let them fight. Because Red Bull aren't going to fucking let Lando through. And Oscar shouldn't either. Now leaving. Oh my God, we're doing an express service. We're going straight to Ride St John's on 003. No, 005. I'm blind. It's the pixel quality. That's the problem. Imagine what these would have been like to travel on back in the day. I've never travelled on a Class 483. I've seen them at the Haven Street Heritage Museum in preservation, but I've never actually travelled on them. I imagine they would have been quite the experience. As in, you don't want to re-experience it. The Class 484s, on the other hand, they're not bad. They're still underground trains, so they still got the suspension and ride quality of a tube stock train. But at least it's Yeah, they're good. They're good actually. The class 484s. Passing Lake Station again. Me trying to get another thumbnail opportunity. Or just trying to position myself better. There we go. So we can actually, instead of being in the dull, dark cab, be outside where Winter Wonderland is. Right, we got a brake for Sandown, 15 miles an hour. I don't know who's going to win, because it's December the 4th now, so it would have happened a month ago. Or just over a month ago. But Lando Norris does have the advantage. Lando Norris needs to finish on the podium. First, second or third. Verstappen needs to win the race, with Lando Norris being fourth. Oscar Piastri needs to win the race, and for Max to be behind him, and Lando Norris to be sixth. So, yeah. So yeah, you see that line to the left there? That was well timed. That went to Newport, but not anymore. It's a shame this bit's still. It's a shame it's not double track. If it was double track, then it would allow a much greater frequency for the island line. Trying to get another thumbnail. Or just a better shot. Here we are. Braiding again. Back then it was just one platform. But back in the day it was 3 platforms. It was a junction. Because the platform on the right was an island platform. I think I covered the, did I cover the Class 483's history in the previous Isle of Wight log? Yes, I did. Don't want to repeat myself. This is so much fun. It's just me being antisocial, that's why it's so good. Why it being so quiet? Oh, excuse me. Right, we're going to play a game now. How inaccurate is Smallbrook Junction? Because it's winter, the line is normally shut with no services, and yet the Smallbrook Junction platform is full. Look at it. It shouldn't be open, but you know, this is River Games, so they don't care about the quality of services and how realistic it is. They just care about getting money off people. now, the yellow signal, indicating, well, that marks our arrival into the ride area. And it's largest and, well, it's not the busiest station in Ride, but it's definitely the largest. Here we are. No, bit too much. There we are. Bring the brake under control. Bring the speed down. Very nice. What? Oh, we go put it into the siding. Yeah, but don't we want to just unload the people first? I've no idea. Oh, we got to set everything up again. Mate, back away from the door. It's not in service. Gotta do this again now, for fuck's sake. God, we're having wheel slip on the shunt setting. Mind you, these trains were not built for the open rural countrysides of the Isle of Wight. They were built for doing the northern line, Bakerloo, and whatever other line they were meant that they operated on in their lives. The 1938 tube stock. Nice. And now we gotta fucking set it all up again. Oh, great. No, maybe not. We're gonna reverse this bitch. See, in normal practice you would set up, but I was in a rush to get the next 4 recordings done. This was the second recording. So, Rivet's done a mistake here. So, it's 5 miles an hour in a depot. Any depot. So, the fact that we're meant to be doing 45 in this area is wrong. You can't do 45 in the depot. No, we've definitely done the speed limit there. Oh god, this is the last thing you want me to drive over. Steady. Hooray! Change size, change carriage, with the handbrake on. Hang on a minute. What the fuck are you guys doing on the train still? We're in the depot, out of service. What are you doing? Are you trying to have your own cab taxi moment or something? Jesus, now that's something I don't want to see. Yeah, they're riding the train, alright. Alright. There we go. And that's the scenario done. Silver? Is that it? Mate, I'm sorry. That's not a silver. That was fucking gold, that was. How was that? That is fucking piss take, that is. How the fuck is that a silver? Right, on that bombshell, it's time to end. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell. And we'll see you in the modern day Isle of Wight in the next video. Until then, I'm going to fucking have to go over to Sterling and talk to River Games to sort their shit out.